Yeah, broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass podcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point. My point men today, we got a new guy in the house, Rotten Kenny Morrison, coming from Strong Island, and Mr. Jeff the Huffman, the newsman, the bluesman. How are you, fellas?
Good.
Oh, I'm great. Opening day, Blues played tonight, and you got Mania, even though the Cardinals aren't hitting dick right now.
Are we... All right, I'm going to ask Kenny first, and I'll go in. WrestleMania, what do you think the show's going to do?
I'm pumped for it, man. I mean, I'm usually pumped for all WrestleManias, but I'm pumped for this one.
Really? With all the injuries?
I am. I like the whole Shane, coming back, and they dressed it up pretty nice.
Match is good. That match is going to be nuts.
Yeah, that match is going to be nuts because they're going to have to hide the fact that those guys are all over 45.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
I don't know. I really don't. I think that's the only way that's good is if they turn it into a circus. And maybe that's a good thing. Rumors of Bill Goldberg coming back. Another guy over 45. I don't know. It's the same old story with the WWE. Go to old farts that were good at one time. And, forget forget developing new talent. You know? I don't fucking get it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over the card. And we're going to talk about the card. And I haven't paid any attention to WrestleMania or anything of that nature or Raw. And I'm going to comment it like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? What do you think,
good.
Jeff? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Jeff, what's the first match on the card tonight?
First match on the card tonight actually takes place in about an hour because they're having a two-hour kickoff show.
Oh, really?
You got the United States title with Kalisto and Ryback.
How are their matches?
Yeah. My thoughts pretty much exactly.
How are their matches going into this?
Well, I mean, Ryback is kind of taking over a tweener role right now. He's been giving promos backstage saying, you can't, to Kalisto, you can't, it's improbable for a guy like you to be champion because you're a small guy, I'm the big guy, but you should be proud of yourself, of how you've been competing, winning matches, all that stuff. So he's
tweening it. He's not going full heel with it, which makes no sense and adds no drama. Is there any thought that Ryback will flip heel or something like that? Is that what they're leading into, to another heel turn for Ryback? I guess somebody has to replace Big Show.
Yeah, that'll be like his 10th heel turn already.
Yeah. Somebody's got to replace Big Show with flipping each week. God.
I mean, you might as well try to make somebody heel because I mean, arguably the top heel right now is Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I suppose we get in there. I don't know. What do you think of that match, Kenny?
Ryback, he always brings a certain element of excitement to his matches. And I like what they're doing with Kalisto, you know what I mean? With how they've been pushing him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I kind of like his style too, and it, brings another element to the WWE that they really didn't have in that area.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a good little match, you know what I mean? It's like an hors d'oeuvre,
it's
you know what I mean? For the real substance.
All right. Yeah, it's a filler. All right.
Yeah, it's a filler. It's not anything great, but I don't think it'll be bad. I think it'll be a good match either way.
Right. Yeah, I guess there's probably going to be a few fillers on here. Let's get to the meat of this. What else you got, Jeff?
I do one more thing about Ryback. Since he's gone tweener, he's kind of picked up the intensity a little bit in his matches.
Okay.
He's actually been doing the CM Punk knee into the corner. He's been jumping off the top rope.
Really?
Off the top rope.
Yeah, he has gotten. He had a match I think last month that was out of nowhere. He came out and he was just physical, man, like crazy physical. That he really wasn't like that before, and he went over the top, and he came off really good. So I guess he's keeping with that, with like a couple of new moves in there, and
I hope he doesn't hurt anybody though. I hope he doesn't hurt anybody. I don't mind the intensity, but I'm of the Bret Hart school of thought.
It doesn't take 20 years off of somebody's career.
Yeah. Well, that's why Bret Hart, because somebody hit him in with a fucking chair. Goldberg. We're going to bring him back tonight. I don't know. Ryback is. I think
You think the Goldberg thing's definitely going to happen?
I think it's just too many places. Well, JD New York said so it's got to happen, I guess. That's the first place I saw it, to be honest with you. I don't know. We'll get to Goldberg in a minute because we'll get to that. But what else you got? Let's fly through these bitches because I want to get
another match that's going to be on the ridiculously long pre-show. You got the Total Divas. Mm-hmm. That's Brie Bella, Paige, Natalia, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie. Pretty much against versus Team Bad and Blonde, which is Lana.
Bad and Blonde, yeah.
Oh
so
God!
Just seeing Lana on the screen, I mean that sells itself.
I think your kids in the chat. Can I not say dirty words now, Kenny?
What do you mean?
I think your kid's in the chat. Your kid named Jenna.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Now I gotta watch what I say. Oh, geez.
No. I don't. Is she really in the chat?
Yes, she sure is. Kenny's my daddy.
No. Trust me. Listen. She's heard it all. Trust me. I'm ashamed to say, but she's heard it all.
All right, so my kid too. All right.
Here's the rest of this team. You got Summer Rae, Naomi, Emma, who I actually really like Emma.
And
then Tamina.
Only thing I have to say about this match is I like my piss break usually an hour and a half into the show.
Well, I mean, you're probably gonna have a pretty long piss break. Coming up with the next match.
All right, what do you got there?
Oh God.
The Usos and the Dudleys.
Oh Jesus. All right, I like the Usos. I'm an Usos fan. I don't like their gimmick. Those guys need to be heels so bad. I like that.
I don't know if they can do it.
It's so boring when they come out now. It got so stale.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. I'm so sick of that shit. But here's the thing. When those guys talk, I'm talking about like if you watch stuff on YouTube, the stuff that they do with up, up, down, down, they're street guys. You can tell. They ooze it. Be those guys.
Why not?
Be an extension of like a rotten... Let me tell you something. There are few people in the U.S. Army that are afraid of anything. But the thing I heard all through it was Samoans in Hawaii. They're frightening as fuck. And they beat up soldiers like they're going out of style, all right? Like it's going out of style. They come off like these tough, not that they're from Hawaii, but the type of guys that the soldiers that I knew feared in Hawaii, right? Because they would just beat the shit out of you and disappear. Nothing was going to happen to them. And if they could just be those street dudes, I think it would really work. And
look where they come from. I mean, the uncles and fathers, that tag team. They were crazy. They were hard. They were big, strong. They acted like tough guys. Like these guys are like more kid friendly.
Yeah.
Version of that.
I think they can work his faces.
Watered down version. They're the watered down version, the tag team version of John Cena.
Yeah, kinda.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they
are. You're right.
Yeah, but I think I don't want to like give up. They're talented guys. They can be entertaining.
They are, but they're extremely kid friendly, and I think it takes away from, like you said, the toughness edge that they could bring with their background and their family. And it's not used enough. It does, they don't go there with it.
Their kid friendliness when guys that are kid friendly turn, it's always more powerful than when a guy like, I don't know, Ryback or Big Show turns 20.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to mean something. If you book it right, it's going to mean something. And you look, the guys are tremendous workers. Holy shit, I realized that I don't have to hold Tommy down and shave off his beard anymore. LOL, good stuff. Well, Andre Corbio, guy who interviews big-time wrestlers all over Canada, giving me a compliment. So tell me how I'm doing. Samoans are a bunch of psychotic cuntbags, Alex Williams. Well, that's one way to say it.
They are.
What else you got, Jeff?
Next match, you got the third iteration of the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Okay.
Now that I always love to see.
I love Battle Royals.
Yeah. First year you had 2 years ago you had Cesaro. Last year you had Big Show.
They can't lose.
I think it's going to be Big Show again. Definitely.
Big Show again? They think they do it 2 years? They'll definitely have him. They'll definitely have him in the top two.
Could go Mark Henry with it being in Texas. Could do that.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Dave was saying Cesaro could come back and win it again.
That would be the smart thing to do. So you can cross that off your list.
Yeah, it would be smart. That's what I was thinking. Because he needs that. He needs it.
Yeah, he could get back in there. Here's what Cesaro
someone
needs
like
to do.
Tyler Breeze win it, but whatever.
Cesaro looks like a Bond villain. All right, he speaks like 20 different languages. Right,
Yeah.
he is handsome dude. Yeah, I know he's bald, but some chicks dig that stuff. They need to keep him in that suit and look like a Bond villain and make
Yeah,
him
you know what? That's a
wicked.
They already
pretty good
did. They already
idea.
did
I
that.
like
with
that.
Batista.
Yeah,
They already did that.
but
with Batista.
they didn't follow through. The Cesaro's greatest weakness is he doesn't have a command of the English language very well. But he oozes of cool, and he might be. I mean, we're talking. I think he's a guy that can work in the Bret Hart level. Yeah, he's one of the best workers I've ever seen. I saw a match here in Germany with on YouTube, but it was over here in Germany with the I forget the name of the big company here. And it was versus Daniel Bryan and Cesaro, and they both had different names. One was Bryan Danielson, the other guy was I forgot. They think he used his real name at the time.
Claudio something.
Claudio something. Yeah,
Claudio Muscaccioli something.
It's
I don't know.
amazing what those guys do. I saw moves in there that I'd never seen before, which is saying some shit since I've been watching since 1984. These guys, I don't know. Like I really think Cesaro can do it. Keep him off the microphone, make him cool, and make him wicked. And after he's wicked for a while, make him just a good guy cool, a tweener cool. You know, you could do a long run program with him. Bring it back, Bill Goldberg, and every old fart in a fucking century. And when they bring back Bill Goldberg tonight, it's gonna be short lived, like most of the time. When they bring, like it's
And
gonna
it'll
look
be on a part-time type of thing. You know, a couple of pay-per-views here and there.
You mentioned you guys groaned when Jeff said, well, I groaned when Jeff said Dudley Boys, right? That is the feeling that you're going to have about Bill Goldberg in about 3 weeks.
Yeah?
I guarantee it, unless it's a one-shot deal.
I'm kind of excited about it, though, man. I want to see
love
if he
the
still
son of a
has
bitch.
it. You know what I mean?
I love the guy. How old is he now?
He's got to be up there. I mean, but my thing is, I want to see if he could still move, if he could still...
Bet he can't.
You know?
And when he was young, he blew up all the time. So you can't put him in a pay-per-view.
Sting when he came back? Did you think he was wrestling ready when he came back?
The first time, like 10 years ago? When he came
No, I'm saying when Sting first came back to the WWE, and I think he wrestled, Triple H first, right?
He was more than ready. More than ready.
You think he was ready for that, right?
I think, yes, I
agree?
do. Yes and no. I think he was more ready than I think anybody thought he would be. But they turned it into a circus anyway, which is what they're going to do. Yeah, watch the Triple H Sting match from last year. That's what you're going to see
They weren't
tonight.
counting on his neck to shatter.
Yeah, well, I suppose. But he's 50 fucking years old. And I don't know why he had the job to Triple H. The guy's a legend, and I think he's more than a legend than Triple H could ever hope to be.
I was watching the Hall of Fame last night, and when he came out and said his speech, he, of course, he was praising the WWE like crazy, and I was thinking he only had 2 matches in the WWE, but it's better off, he did at least wrestle a couple of matches, because he also said in his speech that he's officially retiring. Like, it's official. He's not wrestling
he's not
anymore.
Bullshit anymore.
It's over, so... That's kind of cool. His last match was with the WWE because, basically the only show in town at this point.
I disagree. I disagree with you, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah?
The fact that he had the job for Triple H, I wish I'd never saw him. I wish there was one superstar that never wrestled for McMahon.
I wish they would have let him win the belt, but I don't know.
Not the belt. They don't need to give him... Sting doesn't need the belt.
I mean, it would have been nice to see him take it from Rollins in, what was that, Night of Champions?
That wouldn't have been too bad. And it would have been nice.
I would have loved to see him wear it one more time, and then retire with it or something. That would have been pretty cool.
I don't know. Just giving
him
him
a Manning walking off into the sunset.
Giving him a win over Triple H would have been nice in itself.
That definitely
that's all they really ever had to do. It's too bad that the Undertaker thing didn't happen. Who knows if that would have been? I wonder if that.
That would have been sweet, man. Like
everybody says it would have been sweet
out of nowhere.
Yeah, everybody said it would have been sweet, but I don't know. I think I don't think that match was all it was going to be cracked up to be. Something tells me the stars would not have aligned like everybody might thought it was. Let's put this on the back burner for a second because I got a wonderful Matt video for you guys.
Every Matt video wonderful?
I don't know. Is everything? Not everything he does is gold. He thinks it is. He's getting a little too fucking.
Which makes it gold. Which that makes it gold.
Yeah, I suppose. And this, of course, Kenny did this a couple months ago. Here he is, Mr. Bad. Yeah. So I can't get I can't get laid, as we all know. But he makes a move, and I want you guys to look at your screens. if you're just listening. This is Matt picking up a chick. Here it is.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. All right, hold on. I fucked up this video because he set something up. Him and his dopey friend. I forgot where I put it. All right, hold on. I got to do the preview editor here, and then I can get this goddamn thing right. I can't believe I forgot to set this up correctly. Okay. Remember, start when scene loads. All right, check your screens. Here we go. Here's Matt. What the fuck? Fuck you! Ugh. All right. It didn't work. All right, here's the beginning of the video. Matt being an idiot.
Listen to the music.
Here it is.
Me first,
Wow, his friend is perfectly annoying. That's him, not me. There she is. Nice Canadian girl.
Tell me he just fell.
Yeah, he did. Now, I have to help you all with this video because Matt, he didn't get the audio right. He looks up at the girl and he says, I think I just fell for you.
Oh, no.
Give it one more time, please. Yeah, here we go. Well, let's see how this goes.
Not with that line.
Not with that line. But check this out. Check this out, Kenny. Handshake. Talking. Smooth. He's smiling. She's not running. She isn't swinging. She isn't calling a rape crisis center.
She knows someone's taping?
No, probably not. I probably would have done it. We don't ever see her face, so. He just asked her for her number, by the way.
My sister's friends and
Oh, he's talking about his sister, big dummy. She's still. It seems to be working.
Yeah, I mean, she's still engaged.
She's still engaged.
Yeah.
And look at this. Phones are coming out.
Boom.
Phones are coming out, bitches.
Hey, we
you
might
go.
have to do a remix, man. We might have to do, Can get laid.
This. Hey, look, he's writing it down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right.
Nice.
All right, good job. Yeah.
Matt might get laid. Matt might get laid. Matt can get laid. Just get laid. Beat your cocky, beat your cocky nigga. Beat your cocky nigga. Let it spray.
You're sick, Rotten Kenny. Let it spray. You could be more graphic than that.
Hey, I mean, you can't get laid, you know. It's like
Frenchie Ben says handshake equals friend zone. I got to be honest with you. I can't remember the last girl I shook her hand and I ended up in a sag with her.
You know, that's like the most awkward thing is the shake the hand thing, you know.
Hi,
Like,
how you doing?
okay, all right, thank you. Go fuck yourself.
It was a job interview. Tell me. This is cringy. Cringe. Some guy said the Miz will win. Well, he never called her, or she never called him, so big shock. But I've gotten more Matt videos backed up, and he may call in. Matt would have been with us today to make everybody cringe, but he wasn't. He's got finals. Why don't you have finals?
Oh,
by the way.
Why don't I have finals?
Yeah.
It's not the end of the year yet.
Why does he have finals?
Is he? I don't know. He's in Canada.
Yeah, that must be it. Oh my God, he probably paid that girl $20 before he sent her before they shot. Yeah, don't film my face.
Oh no.
Matt
So you're
could-
saying he had it all set up, huh?
Maybe. I wanted to shake her breast, but I would have got punched. So Mecca
Wasn't that
Matt's
in a
with us.
movie?
Yeah.
All right, I got more Matt videos in the tank too,
God.
but I think I'm going to stretch them out. Well, I don't know. I wish you
Yeah,
could
sprinkle.
call in. I want to interview you on this incident. Screw your books; they're not that important. What could be more important than being on a YouTube radio show when it's visual? I don't know. Well, if he calls it in, what else you got in the card, Matt? Jeff. whatever.
All right. Next match, you got the hottest thing in WWE for the last, I don't know, 8 months or so, the New Day against the League of Booty.
Bootylicious.
Who's the League of Booty?
League of
Booty.
Nations.
Yeah, the League of Nations.
Wait a minute.
Barrett, Sheamus, Del Rio, and Rusev.
Well,
The
what?
League of Booty.
So they turned face? The New Day?
Yeah, New Day's
Yeah.
face now, but
Oh.
they've been pulling it off. They've been
Really?
pulling
Yeah,
it
they're
off.
pretty good. They're entertaining with what they're working with. You know.
They're extremely entertaining. That one guy's finishing up his doctorate or something. I was reading.
Yeah, Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
He's no dummy.
They killed it at the Hall of Fame last night, by the way.
Yeah, they did. They were good. They
They're-
definitely came off good.
All three of them can work. All three of them are talented. One of them can talk as good as any wrestler I've seen in a long time. I mean, the sky's the limit with those guys. I don't know. Like, I still have this
Kofi's been doing this. Kofi Kingston's been doing this for a long time now, man.
Yeah, Kofi's been
Now
there
I'm
for a
thinking
minute.
about it.
But But I'm glad he finally, because that guy's so
I'm
much
glad
fun
he
to watch.
caught
in the
on to
ring.
something.
Yeah,
You know?
he really did he not deserve it?
Yeah, he did.
Because,
He definitely did because
Oh,
he
yeah.
stuck with it. You know, he was reminding me of like one of those. What's the guy from Long Island? Zack Ryder, like one of those guys. He was for a while. You know, kind of floating around trying to find.
trying to find
You know, kind of like the media guys in WWE now. What's their name again? The media outcast or whatever they're calling themselves.
Yeah.
Social outcast.
Social
Yeah,
outcast.
I'll give you a better example. What's his name? Ron Killings.
R-Truth.
I didn't want to see him turn into another R-Truth. He's too fucking talented. And R-Truth is 40-something. I still think he's one of the more talented guys in the locker room. As far as
Yeah, I think so, man. I like R-Truth. He seems like he really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Every
He knows
time
how to
you watch him,
entertain.
you know.
He's a first-class bad guy. I think he could have justified his work. I think he could have justified him giving a win over Cena, but that was never going to happen. He was going to job Cena.
When R-Truth was healed, that was the greatest. That
It
was
was fantastic.
So
And what did they do?
Yeah,
They buried
that
him.
was a pretty good pay-per-view they had. That I forgot what pay-per-view that was, but when they faced each other, it was like I think it was like maybe like 4 years ago.
It was like 4 years ago.
But,
yeah. Little
and
Jimmy.
it was pretty good. It was a good match.
I
you
just
know?
I never I don't know. I just never. I mean, he's had a great career. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
it just I think I don't know. A long title run at the top, I don't think would have hurt. And let's not remember the shape that this guy's in. He's never in trouble, as far as I know. Maybe Corby will correct me on that one. But he's never in trouble. He's in incredible shape. He's unbelievably fast. I don't know. Hits the ropes hard.
I got to tell you, that show that they have on the WWE Network, where they tape themselves all driving together.
Yeah.
Right
You know,
along.
going. Yeah, he came off really good in that. Like he was with the Bella Twins, I think, in his episode. And I don't know if they did it by editing or whatever, but he comes off as like a really genuine person. You know what I mean?
get that. I've always got that impression from him. He's not a big phony.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he's just a good guy. He's like very humble.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, very humble dude.
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah.
But you're not being very rotten. You've said nothing but nice things. What the fuck is the matter with you, Morris? Too nice. What else you got, Jeff?
It depends on what we're talking about, you know?
Oh, my
Let's talk about Trump.
You want to talk? I'll talk about Trump in a minute.
Oh, God.
I'm getting a little sick of his act.
Yeah, I kind of tuned it out for 2 weeks, believe it or not. I was all over it watching. I was on YouTube every day watching everything. They would alert me when he comes on live and does his speeches. I was into it for a while,
It's
listening
getting
to
old.
everything. Then something just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know specifically what it was, but something just rubbed me the wrong way. Not to the point where I wouldn't consider voting for him right now, but something just turned me off, and I just haven't been into it as much in the last 2 weeks. I haven't been watching the videos. I'm really not up to speed on it.
Yeah, you
as
know,
I
because
was.
look, we needed a guy.
Kind of lost momentum. You know?
He did well, actually, from the polls as well. Cruz
Yeah.
leading and stuff like that. But I think
Well, I didn't check that out, so I guess because I stopped watching. You know?
it was really cool when he'd go to somebody like George W. Bush or the other Jeb Bush, say you're low energy.
Oh,
he would
yeah.
really cool when he says, you know what, you guys are always begging me for fucking money. Get the hell off.
I
He said,
love
"Go
it. I love when he first came out and he was intimidating to some of these politicians. He was just like, shut your mouth. He would look at them and just be like, you suck, you're a liar. I gave money to you. Shut,
Yeah,
and he just
like a New
waved
York
his hand.
guy. Yeah.
New York guy, and just listen. I'll buy you and your whole family. Just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
But it came off funny because these guys are like, they were shitting in their pants. Some of these politicians, they didn't even want to go next to him.
No, I don't blame him.
You know,
We'll
be
get to him in a
attacked by
minute. I'll get back to Trump in a minute. Kazar, what's on your mind?
Yeah.
Did
want
you
me
ever
to
call
call
that
in?
broad back?
What?
Did you ever call that girl Brack?
You got that number.
No. Why not? Why didn't you call the girl?
I don't know.
Why?
You told me I should invite her to Batman v Superman because she'll be so bored she'll want to have sex with me.
Yes. Why didn't you do that? Why don't you Tommy? Why don't you give me some advice? There you go. And even if you don't have banger the first night, you can work on it. You know, not everything's like the goddamn movies. How long did it take you to lay your wife, Kenny?
Huh?
How long did it take to lay your wife, Kenny?
Oh God, man, it's fast. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, your daughter's listening. I can't.
It took about 12 to 13 years. It was. Yeah, no, seriously.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious.
You're dead serious. No, get the fuck out of here. I'll tell you right now, my wife is an angel. Took me a fucking trip to the Irish pub.
Listen, my wife's Irish Catholic.
Yeah. Oh, really? Like
so,
to the bone?
Yeah, she's Irish Catholic. Has an Italian stepfather who was around when I was dating her. So it was.
So you had to sneak out. Big fucking deal. I dated an Italian girl for years. I'm fucking terrified of her family ever catching me. But yeah, still got in there. So it takes time, Kazar. That's the point.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to call.
Why don't you take? Was she looked attractive? I mean, I didn't see her face, thankfully, because I don't.
She's really attractive. It's just. I don't
You're
know.
a pussy.
I have a feeling. No, I have a feeling the number was fake because she really hesitated a lot.
Can I ask, did she know that she was being taped from across the way?
No.
Good.
She didn't know.
Yeah.
But someone else realized. Someone else far away caught on what we were doing.
Ah, and they told her.
So, no, they didn't tell her. We just ran away.
That would have been a funny joke in college like 20 years ago.
That's good though, because you got the number, and I was thinking if she knew she was being taped, she might have just did it like, all right, they're taping me. But since she didn't know, that's more credit to you. Like you actually got a number. Just to take that step sometimes is,
baby steps.
At first,
the thing is, Kazar's gotten phony numbers in the past. So what happened? So give me the story here. You look sad, and it's pissing me off. What's your problem?
I'm not sad.
You look sad.
No, I'm not. It's
The
just
happy season is almost over.
Okay, so I went to her, and she said she forgot her phone, and I said, "Well, don't you remember your phone number?" And the part where I was talking about my sister, I wasn't talking about my sister.
Oh, my sister. What?
She said, I said, "What are you studying?" And she said, "Literature." And I said, "Oh, my aunt's brothers, daughters, dads also studied literature."
Oh, I'm sure she totally wanted to hear that.
There was an awkward silence. Then I'm like, we have so much
oh man, if you would have
we have
pulled
so much
out
in
of your
common.
pocket. Oh, that would be great.
That's funny. That's funny. What the fuck's your problem? Did your sister ever help you?
No, it's weird.
She thinks it's as funny as we do.
Yeah.
What about your brother? He don't get laid either.
My brother gets friend zoned a lot.
Yeah, he's trying too hard. I don't know. Start telling everybody you're Italian, not an Arab. I don't know. That might help.
Yeah, just walk around going, "Oh, hey,
what are you doing?"
Bing, bop.
Well, it's not gonna work in Quebec.
I hate it when my friends say to girls that I'm Arab because then I have to specify, but I'm the cool kind of Arab.
And then you're a racist because you're not a Muslim.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't know. I don't think you should talk about it. I'm the cool kind of Arab. I haven't put. You know what you do when they? Actually, that's a funny joke.
Oh no, where you going with this?
Yeah. You know what you do? Yeah, you know exactly where I'm going with this. Because great minds think alike. Here's what you do. Here's what you say. When they say you say that I'm a cool Arab, only one person in my family is in Guantanamo. That's just something like that. And that'll they'll be shocked and laughter because that's not really racist, and you're an Arab, and don't tell them that you're Christian because then you're racist. You know, only one of my family members is in Guantanamo. We're really proud of that.
We're the good ones. We don't blow things up.
We don't blow anything up.
But I did 2 takes of the thing I did, and one was with a different girl. And I fell down. She looked at me and she just continued walking.
Is that in my email box?
No, we didn't. Oh, I do have it though.
Ugh. All right. We'll tease it. We'll tease it for tomorrow or something like that. Oh, that's good shit. It's really funny. Well, good job, Matt. I'm glad you're making. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid you're gonna get in trouble, and then your fucking dad's gonna say you can't do this no more. That's what I'm terrified.
Well, he told me to not do it to a girl that has short blue hair with hair on her legs.
Or Birkenstocks. Well, actually, nobody wears Birkenstocks in Canada, I imagine. No Birkenstocks, no hairy legs. But you don't know. Some feminists are hot. You know what I mean? You know what you should do? Don't do it on campus. Don't do it on campus. Do it Tim Hortons. You know. If you
Tim
do it
Hortons
on
is
campus,
on campus.
What's that? Was that our campus?
Yeah, Tim Hortons is on campus.
Right. Do it at Tim Hortons. It's not on campus. I don't want to. That is my ultimate nightmare. My wife reminds me of it. She's like, if you get him in trouble. Because people are crazy. And they're crazy in Canada, too. Those feminist cunts. Humorless. A bunch of humorless cunts. I can't believe it. Every time now I'm saying, I wish your kid wouldn't have said, my daddy's in there.
No,
now I'm like thinking about it all the time.
She's not on there.
All right, Matt, go study.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Demons. What else we got in the card?
All right. Your next match is the phenomenal AJ Styles against Y2J.
5-star match, maybe match of the year.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, I don't know about match of the year. Did you see that Zayn and Nakamura match?
No. What happened? Why don't you think it's going to turn out to be match of the year?
Because Zayn and Nakamura. That's why.
Oh, I keep hearing about
That was
this.
that was recently at the NXT, right?
That was one of
NXT's WrestleMania. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
I heard about it. I didn't see it yet.
Oh my god, that whole card. It was great.
Yeah. Why? And their minor league is better than their. That should tell you something right there in that.
Yeah.
The minor league is
definitely should.
Is better than their other thing. It should tell you something.
It really is, man. People are hot for that, man. They love NXT.
Love
them NXT.
Oh, especially over where you are. I heard it's really big over there.
Oh yeah, they love it. People
like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut people, they like the raw and dirty wrestling. You know.
It's like missed around here, man.
Yeah,
it, really
it is. Well, I mean, Jersey they still got it because, like, I don't know if you know this, but they filmed the wrestler like where I grew up. You know.
Yeah.
Parts of Edison, parts of Broadway. That was basically like one of the streets when she gets in a fight with Mickey Rourke on the street. That's Oak Tree Road in Edison, New Jersey. And it's funny because she was living there, but all Indians live there. You know, so I was wondering why they shot it there. But no, you still have that sort of dirty wrestling vibe calling. I got to call her. I have a feeling I know who it is. I know. What do you want?
It's too tall, bro.
Oh! Well, it doesn't say too tall. It says I know. I'm ready. Some guy threatened to tell me off today, so I'm what do you got? You got any comments on our fabulous wrestling show?
Oh, dude, I can't believe you didn't watch Nakamura. I can't believe you don't watch NXT. What's wrong with you?
I don't got time, dude. I got so much shit going on.
Dude, but it's NXT, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
you know
really the only reasoning you need. It's NXT.
I called Dave, and he tells me it happens, and I'm happy.
I never watch it live. I always go back and watch it.
You always go back and watch
it.
it.
Even if you go back and watch it, that's the best match of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn were probably I would say the best match I've seen in 10 years.
You watch. They won't push him after. They won't push either of them afterwards. You watch. They'll just.
Well, Zayn's on the main roster. That was his kind of go away or leaving NXT match.
Where's he going?
He's on the main roster. He's in the IC title match tonight.
Oh, so it was by from. I don't know.
That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, Sami Zayn. I know who Sami Zayn is. He had a bunch of.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be really.
He's gonna be good. Well, and they're gonna probably put him in an angle with, because he was at the Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, they're going. It was supposed to be, or it's going to be Zayn, Kevin Owens, but they added this IC title ladder match again, where they threw in a couple other people. But the storyline is going to be Zayn Owens for like 6 months. That's what I'm hoping, at least.
I hope so. Hey, congratulations! Your channel's really starting to kick ass, man.
It's doing all right. A lot of fucking work.
You're Mr. Positivity. You know that?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's what Dave tells me all the time.
It's okay. That's okay.
Doing a live reaction show to WrestleMania, aren't you?
doing the first 2 hours of kickoff show and then a podcast afterwards.
Yeah, plug this.
Gotcha.
Plug it right now. Tell me what you're doing.
What I'm doing?
Yeah, plug it now.
Oh, I'm doing 5 o'clock, like when the kickoff show starts. I'm doing a live reaction, hanging out with people for like 2 hours, and then after that, I'm doing the podcast review for WrestleMania on my channel.
Sounds good.
Nice.
That's good. Sounds good. And your channel is called?
Oh, you would need that, I guess. I'm not good at plugging myself, man. I'm not good at.
I
this
know,
shit.
because you have confidence issues.
None of us are.
You have confidence issues. I don't know, and it's not just me. I heard that you have confidence issues. I don't know where I heard it from, but.
Oh, okay. Well, I know now.
So. I'm in trouble. I talk behind your back to Dave, so I think
that's
confidence
fine.
issues.
That's fine. Oh, did Dave tell you I forgot to subscribe to you for like a year?
No, you've been subscribed to me for a long time.
No, dude. I was I clicked on your channel, right? Because I have you in my supported channels or whatever on the right side of my page.
Yeah.
I click on it. I was like, why is this video playing? This should not be playing because if you're subscribed, the videos don't play unless you click on them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh look, I'm not subscribed for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't blame you. I'm fucking with you all the time.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh yeah, let's check this out. I don't know. You must have unclicked by accident. People swear you must have unclicked by accident. You got to be at the top.
Yeah, Dave unsubscribed to me like the other day, and he was like, I might have misclicked. I was like, I'm sure it was a misclick, Dave.
Yeah,
see what's going on.
Yeah. XLT live podcast with Too Tall, 2K subs, moving up there, and well, I heard you're always like, yeah, you do that. I've talked to you offline. You're like, oh, I don't know, I'm okay. You can't be like, you gotta be confident, like me.
I mean, I'm confident in what I do when I talk to people,
yeah.
but I just think this whole thing's gonna blow up one day. You know?
You think you're gonna blow up one day?
No, like no. Like
the YouTube probably.
Like my channel's gonna just die.
Why?
Like,
Why do you think that?
That's what I think is gonna happen.
Here's one thing I noticed at YouTube: it never gets any worse. You know, you might not get any better, but you're never gonna get any worse. Yeah.
Fuck it, I've done more than I thought I was gonna do, so I'm already like, but it's more. I'm putting more work in on myself now with the live reaction shit, then the podcast and the reviews. Like I've done 3 shows. I have show last night. I did the predictions, and then today I have 2 shows. So I was not going to do a live reaction for Mania. That's 7 hours. I can't sit for 7 hours.
It's hard work, man.
That's got to be.
I don't know how a lot of you guys do it, man. It's hard work.
It's a pain in the ass.
It really is.
Big pain in the ass. Well, I wish you the best of luck. You're no Tommy NC 2010, but, maybe someday.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
You know what you should do? Instead of getting picked on and getting cyberbullied, you should cyberbully other people with that 6'10" frame of yours. Why don't you fake a bunch of
the only time I give shit back to people is when they attack me. And I did it on Twitter a couple weeks ago.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you set up something like these fucking pranksters do? And why don't you beat somebody half to death? Right?
Yes. Yes.
And then I'll.
Well, that's what it's going to come to. This prank channels. That's what's going to, because the kids don't know that they pay these people. And one of these times, some fucking 15-year-old is going to walk up and just straight cock a cop in the fucking dick.
Yeah. Get somebody in police uniform and choke them to death.
Yeah. That's the prank I'm waiting for.
Yeah. Well, that one guy, Sam.
And
that one guy,
Sam
Pepper.
Don't know that shit, but that these people like prank invaders and all this garbage is just paid for. Nobody walks up to a chick and be like, "Yo, if you can guess my name, you owe me a kiss." And then the dude's like, "Well, fuck it, let's just make out," and starts grabbing her like vagina and shit
that's
on
Sam
camera.
Pepper. Yeah,
that never happens in real life.
No, never.
But I'm sure these 15-year-olds are going to try that shit.
Yeah, good. Let them know how the real world's like. Well, you see that guy Sam Pepper. You know what he did? He put a guy. He kidnapped the dude, and then he had him pretend to execute his friend, like with a mob hit. You know what I mean?
He got a whole bunch of his channel like that. Almost. Did you see that he also he made a video saying that all these pranks are fake?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a whole bunch.
They probably weren't at first, and then he ran out of fucking ideas, and then he started
so much you can do.
Yeah, there's only can go so far. You know, the only guy who does real pranks, and he doesn't do them all the time, is that Omar Gosh guy. But I mean, and he's got almost 300K subs. But I mean, he has this Christian thing going on, which which really look. This is not a criticism, but I mean that's going to keep a certain amount of people away. but the fans he does have are fantastic. And there's only so far that he's willing to go, and he's not going to fake it. So there's like the only honest guy in the business is not doing horrible fucking things like executing his best friend. Yeah.
You should watch the Ethan Bradbury or the Bradbury brothers. Those guys are fucking on cocaine, I think.
Good.
Like, these dudes are they did like these now it's no longer pranks. They call them social experiments now.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
And one of them was like they fogged the house while the kid was in there, and the parents were outside to see if the kid's gonna get out.
That's pretty good.
And then these motherfuckers. Then what they did was after the kid didn't get out, they fucking shame fucked him. They're like, "Oh, you could have died," like right in front of the parents. I'm like, these guys are the devil.
That's good shit. I should start doing that.
They literally told the kid like, "Oh, you could have died.
Why did I just
fucking die? What would you have done? What do you think your parents are gonna do if you're dead?" I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I don't care. That's funny.
Oh, fuck, it's crazy.
Why did I do this like? Why don't I get a baby and like hold the baby and then do a cut frame and throw the baby out the window because I live like on the 4th floor? I wonder if that'll get me any attention.
Pull a Michael Jackson.
Yeah. No. I'm like throw him out. I'm like throw him out the fucking window. How about that? Throw the fucking doll out the window.
You gotta let it dangle for a little bit first.
Yeah.
I mean, all the prank channels are pretty much fake. Even the big ones over 1 million subscribers, you can't keep up with that shit. There's just
the one guy said.
Content.
I think one guy said we weren't faking for a while, but there was just no way to keep up because we knew it was like steroids.
No way.
It was like steroids in sports. They look, everybody's doing steroids. You want to stay like it's against the rules, but you got to do it if you want to hang in. That's what it is. All right, I'm gonna go over the rest of WrestleMania with Matt, Jeff, whatever his name is. I can't even fucking 2 years into this. I don't even know my own people's name. It's amazing. Good luck tonight. I hope you guys get a fucking million subs. Both of you.
Good luck, man.
Both
I appreciate it, man.
All right, I'm gonna talk about wrestling like I know what I'm fucking talking about.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Peace.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I like I'm going to watch tonight, by the way. Maybe I'll cut a video. Maybe I can't do a reaction thing because that'll cut into their shit. But I don't know. We're probably going to be doing reaction hockey stuff this summer. I'm going to get booze.
My fantasy team will officially make it to the finals tonight at the end of Sunday night's hockey. Yes, for the first time in 11 seasons. I've been in 11 seasons. It has its own Stanley Cup. We put all the people's name on it. They got a nice, piece of change. This is the first time I made it in 11 years.
How much money are you going to make if you win it?
If I win it, it's probably like around 1,300 points.
Points? You play for free?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know
points,
what you mean.
That's what we say here in New York.
Well, I'm glad that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I live in Europe where you're allowed to say you gambled. God, I'm so dead. I want you to take a look at the screen now. Let's see. I'll show you bastards. Look, the big surprise. Defending champion is down by 30 points to Frenchie Ben. Frenchie Ben's ahead by a little more than 31 points.
Mm-hmm.
And he's about to close it out. Frenchie Ben had a rough season. Actually, Dave did too. Dave lost the first 5 in a row, I think. And I guess Frenchie Ben's going to get a T-shirt, and he's on the team. Yeah, he probably won't wear it. It's like he's like the last guy I want to give a T-shirt to because he won't show his face. So like, what good is it? Oh, maybe we could do something where he puts on the T-shirt and then we block out his face, or we'll put the monkey face on him.
Blur it.
Yeah, we'll put the monkey face on him. Put the monkey face on him.
Stone Cold ET. You ever seen that?
Well, no. Seen what?
The Stone Cold ET.
No, what's that?
It's a bit that's on YouTube. It's called Stone Cold ET. It's freaking hilarious. This guy goes around imitating Stone Cold. He sounds exactly like him, and he wears this ET head. And he says the most outlandish shit. It's so funny, man.
Stone Cold ET.
Yeah, Stone Cold ET.
Yeah.
I think the guy is a comedian who does it.
I don't know. I never heard of that one.
Yeah,
I don't watch. You got to remember, I'm like completely out of it. Everybody knows. I don't know. I don't watch television. I watch Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I watch Walking Dead religiously, but I gotta say, man, the last like 5 episodes, I don't know. I just lost track of it, man.
Yeah. It's like
it's starting to go south for me.
They ran out of shit. Talking about
they were saying that the zombies are slowly, if you notice, every episode all the zombies are slowly like decaying more and more and
Yeah.
more. And they said that like by the end of next season,
There'll be
they should be
skeletons.
to the point where they can't walk. You know,
Yeah.
in their timeline.
Well, they just had the
So-
skeletons walk. They could do that too.
Yeah,
I suppose.
I was looking forward to that, but it kind of lost like its impact
Well,
on me.
they
man,
made
for a
fucking
little bit.
Rick a quasi bad guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking believe that Lori's Rambo. Sorry,
I know.
I don't believe that.
But I
don't-
like seeing her kick ass, man.
I gotta.
I
She
gotta
does.
say.
Look, the actors do a great job. What else is going on? That I think the worst mistake they made was have him fall in love with that girl, the blonde girl. That's just something about that really turned a lot. I know it turned my wife's stomach off. You know what she said to me? My wife goes like this. She goes, he is the only man on television, and they turned him to every fucking other rat fuck. She didn't say those words, but they turned him to kind of a rat fuck.
Yeah, they did.
And it just, I think split over time it's had, and then like you even saw him, like he's like completely fucking heartless now,
Yeah,
Now, I mean, I
he's
understand not taking
worse,
chances
man.
and shit, but I mean, he is like, he's
a different person.
He's a tweener.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
kind
he
of
is,
a
he
tweener.
is, you're right. Anti-hero, bro. That's what it is. He's like the anti-hero. You know
One of the reasons when I thought it was going to be good, and the last episode was good, that Fear the Walking Dead didn't work, was there is not one likable fucking person on that whole cast if you watched it. You have the drug addict, you have his snotty fucking sister, you have the fucking weak male, you have the tough female who's a sucker for her drug addict son. You had the fucking psychopath from El Salvador. You had the one person, she died. She got fucking bit or something, or she lost her leg, right?
Yeah,
Everybody in that show is fucking. I'm not talking about being flawed. I'm talking about being assholes. So they it was impossible to get around. One thing that was always consistent about Rick, you knew who he was, and now I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his character is like 360, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they kind of maybe went back to it a little bit at the end of the last episode. Did you watch it, Tommy, or not?
Yeah. I watched them all. I guess the last episode's tonight.
When Morgan was talking about how when the one dude came into Alexandria or with that group, and he took
he's annoying. He's the other extreme. He's a fucking annoying. That Morgan. Are you fucking nuts?
Yes, he is.
That guy's running around killing children. Let's give him another chance. All right, I'm not talking about that. He did it. He turned it around. Well, this isn't the fucking time and place for that shit, Morgan. I'm glad he fucking walked off the show. I'm going to walk alone. Go, walk. Get the fuck out of here. He should have sent you out of here as soon as you got out of here.
Goodbye.
Yeah. And I liked him. His performance in the first season, I think it would be the first episode, actually, was tremendous. Now he's just an annoying character. I liked him when he was fucking crazy. Like batshit crazy.
You're right.
And now he's like he's like a preacher that sucks at preaching, Like nobody's like, and like what was that whole thing? Like, I'm pregnant, but it doesn't matter, so I have to go on a raid where we murder fucking 30 bikers. I'm sorry, that's not believable. The only thing was mildly believable. The only thing I did get like the army vibe, and like because Lori was trying to talk Rick out of what's the fucking broad with that was pregnant. I can't remember.
You mean?
What's her name?
Carol.
Carol.
Yeah,
I think
Carol.
her real name's Lori. I think that's it. She's trying to maybe we shouldn't have a pregnant woman on the thing, and like Rick was like, well, we need bodies. Okay, whatever. It sounded like that sounded like the army. All right, I got that right, but it's just like you don't know that that's not the place for a pregnant woman. Here's the biggest problem with The Walking Dead. Everything's dumb. Everything's fucking dumb. Let's look at everything that happened this season. Every action-packed moment was the result of something stupid that was done by somebody. Even in the last fucking episode. All right? We had, what would happen? They go out with the fat chick. She gets an arrow through his head. So what's the solution to that problem? They shouldn't have been fucking out there.
No, that actually turned out okay because Daryl got his crossbow back.
Yeah, big deal. All right? So that was dumb. What was she doing? They could have been moving. They could have been moving, but she's trying to get a fucking soda, and she rightfully gets an arrow right through her skull. That's the way things should be. Things should work that way in real life, much less a zombie apocalypse. Okay? And then what do? They fuck it up, and they go, what's the solution to the problem? Well, let's do the same thing she did. Let's go out again. So they have to do something dumb to get action in the show to begin with. Because here's what would really happen. That the problem is Alexandria. That's what it really is. If you had a situation like that, you would only go out. It's called bugging in and bugging out. And if you're at a stage like that, you would bug in a survival. Only certain designated people would be allowed to leave. And they wouldn't be allowed to leave unless there was strict fucking controls. Strict controls. You know why? Because if they die, you're fucked. Like, I don't know, a doctor? I don't know. It's just, everything's dumb. It's all stupid. I'm going to do a video about it. Make a bunch of money. Every time I smash shit, I can make money. I smash Star Wars. In come the ad revenue. I'm just going to say bad shit, even if I don't feel that way.
You didn't like it, right?
Star Wars blew.
You know what? Listen, I'm a traditionist, so I liked it, but I wasn't crazy over it. But I did like it.
It's the same fucking. I saw a movie over again. I already went through.
I mean, what better could they have done with it? What do you think
they could have done? The story they talked about. They could have had fucking Luke Skywalker in the whole goddamn movie, and we could have watched Kylo Ren turn instead of doing.
Yeah, I know. It's like they're kind of saving it. You know, for this next one, I guess the next two with Luke.
What's the point of saving it? The movie's on now. You know, I heard that shit. I remember it came out of what was this the stupid one? Not A New Hope. The first one that came out in '97. Well, fucking 20 years ago. Holy shit.
What
was that movie
Clone
called?
Wars?
What's that? The one before that.
The Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Okay.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace. Was it a Phantom? You could see right through it. That movie sucked. I remember coming out of the movie theater.
Movie, you know.
I was like 20 years old. I came out of that movie, and like all these guys are talking about all these fucking dipshit nerds in Bridgewater, New Jersey, and they're talking about the next movie. And I said, "Hey guys, I heard you talking. What do you think of this movie?" Because it was starting to dawn on me that this movie really sucked. You know, it took a good 20 minutes. And he says, "Yeah, but everything in this movie sets up the other movies." Yeah. But did you like what you saw? And they all stared at me like I was fucking crazy, because it was dawning on them too that the movie sucked, and this movie sucked too. Star Wars should have been done with.
Well, you think it was Phantom Menace?
Phantom Menace. It was the first one, the first new one. I was excited about that too.
Do you think it was as bad as that one?
No, it wasn't that bad.
No, right?
It was. I saw that. You know what? In some ways, it was. Look, the acting was probably better in that movie than any other. I did like certain scenes. I wasn't like I was totally unentertained, but I saw it already. I saw it. It's one of the first movies in my memory. You know.
Yeah.
I saw that movie in 1980 for the first time.
You know what? I was very disappointed when I walked out, and I said to my buddy that I went with, I was like, "Yo, we didn't get to see Luke for."
Yeah.
I mean,
why?
We didn't see him at all.
For the next movie.
Hell?
For the next movie.
But
why do you want to see him in the next movie?
I'm so excited. Movie already. Like, I'm just counting that. Like, I know it's like so long from now.
It's fucking 40 years. 40 fucking years. We can see him for more than a second.
For the next one, it's gonna be.
I don't know. And the guy Kylo Ren did a great job. How cool would it have been if you saw him turn?
Yeah, I mean, that would have been cool if they would have showed like where they were before.
Yeah.
You know, it took off from where it is right now. You know, where they.
Been wonderful.
It off a little bit earlier.
It'd been great. All right, let's get to the wrestling.
On that, but
we can do the wrestling, and then we'll go to Frenchie Ben. See how he thinks of the show. What do you got? Let's get.
All right, your next one is a 7-man ladder match with Kevin Owens, your Intercontinental Champion, with against Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Zack Ryder, Stardust, and Sin Cara.
Next match.
You're not excited for that ladder match?
No.
At all?
It's it's I like ladder matches, but it's kind of it's a little played out now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ripping everybody off the ladder.
Put Money in the Bank back at WrestleMania.
That would be cool if it was actually a Money in the Bank. Would be cool.
I don't like the Money in the Bank separate pay-per-view. I like the Money in the Bank of the WrestleMania too. Yeah. Because then you got a whole year to tease it.
It is good though. Something is on the line for it though.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, just because somebody wins Money in the Bank doesn't mean. I mean, I know they've done this before, but I think people should go. Money in the Bank should be treated like a title. You know.
Yeah.
They should put it on the line a few times. You know.
Do they still do that pay-per-view Money in the Bank?
Yeah, they do. They do in the summertime.
They do, right? Yeah.
It's usually a good one though. It's actually one of the better pay-per-views. What else you got, Jeff?
What was it last WrestleMania that Rollins cashed in, right?
Yeah, cashed in
at WrestleMania last year, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome because everybody was waiting for it. You know, it was spoken about for years before. You know, when's somebody going to do it during the main event in WrestleMania?
Finally happened.
You know?
Daniel
yeah, people
Bryan
used to talk about it all the time.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan said he was going to do it when he won it a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember him hinting at that, yeah.
Yeah, but then they turned him, and he beat Big Show in 45 seconds.
Yeah, it was in revenge for his loss at a like to Sheamus. I think it was like 2 years before. It was like, what, 9 seconds or something?
Yeah,
6 seconds, something like that, yeah.
What else you got?
Crazy.
I want to cut through this because I want to get Frenchie Ben on there.
All right, next one I'm really excited for. You got the triple threat Divas match, or women's match, I should say.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks, Snoop Dogg's cousin, by the way.
Yeah, I Snoop Dogg mentioned her last night, and she, you know, he kind of like pumped her up. It was like my cousin. I brought her to a wrestling match when she was 15 years old.
Oh wow!
So she went in the back and met everybody.
Yeah, Mania 24.
Yeah, Mania 24. She was there.
Sasha Banks has the X factor.
She's gonna blow up. I think this is her time where this is where she launches right now.
Yeah.
With that last night and what's gonna happen tonight, this is where she launches.
She is a born showman, and she can actually work.
I think she might actually. I think they might actually give it to her tonight, man. Honestly.
Why not? Why
I know Flair's daughter is she's got it going on, but
it won't hurt her that much. I don't think so. And if they wrap her up,
I don't think so either, because
they put
she's
him
a
in
good villain.
Put him in a pay-per-view in the next match. It's not like Flair's daughter's done. You guys,
I think they might be. I think they could be bringing up Bayley really soon, if not tomorrow night.
Yeah,
she just dropped the title at Takeover to Asuka, choked her out.
Yeah, Raw is going to be sick. It always is after WrestleMania.
So you really think that you're really excited about tonight, Kenny?
Yeah, I am kind of. You know, like I said, I always get pumped for all the WrestleManias. Really. I mean, I criticize them like crazy, but I also
they always pull it off. There's very few bad, terrible ones. But I think this is
it. What it is. I mean, listen, the WWE is not up to snuff. Everybody knows that right now. True. You know? No, I mean, they're building their storylines around it with Shane and the whole taking over Monday Night Raw and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, you know, so something needs to change. But it is still entertaining to me. Watching how bad it is, no matter how good it is. You know?
Hold on.
I'm a mark.
I gotta interrupt real quick.
What's
Sami
that?
Zayn just tweeted a selfie saying 14 years to get here, I wouldn't change a thing. And then Kevin Owens replies, you should change that dumb look on your stupid face.
Retweet it. Retweet it. I'll put it up.
I love
there you go. It's retweeted.
That is a pretty stupid look.
That's funny.
14 years, I wouldn't change a thing. And,
that's the future, man, right there, those two. You know? They're going to be around for a while, those guys.
Change the dumb on your stupid face. Oh, that's so funny.
But Sami Zayn is kind of, how old is he?
32.
34, I think.
Oh, he's that old?
Yeah, that old, right?
And Owens, I think, is 31.
Wow. So what do you kind of shelf life these guys have? What do they go to, like, where they could keep it going? 44, 48?
They go to the OD, Rotten Kenny.
Most of them, I mean, I don't think that you're going to be seeing that with these new tier guys.
Nah, I think you will.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think that's the way they are.
Like these guys that are wrestling now, they're kind of young, in between like 25
unless
and
they
35.
get Daniel Bryaned, you know? Yeah. Unless they get Daniel, then like somebody actually puts their foot down and says no.
Let me ask you this. Do you think John Cena is all natural? All natural?
Probably not.
No?
Probably not. Yeah,
because
but you know what?
Cena
It's probably
is a specimen, man.
It's probably not as blatant as anabolic steroids. You know, it's probably not that blatant. You know,
I mean, Cena's got a pecked, friggin' like chiseled body, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he does, and I'd apologize right to his face. I really wonder if any of them are. You know. Even now,
one of those bodybuilder guys.
Here's another thing: you don't have to take steroids anymore. There's other ways around it. But here's another thing: like, as long as
they say that McMahon takes something that nothing that comes up on a test.
Yeah, maybe
that's what McMahon's. That's the rumor going around.
Thing. I don't care if it's performance increasing and it doesn't make your dick fall off. That's my biggest concern.
As long as it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't kill you, I don't care. Then it's a wonder drug. You know. Yeah. I don't care if the hockey players and baseball players take shit. I mean, the fucking. I remember like Andy Pettitte. He got nailed, right?
Yeah, and I know he did good though, Andy. He
did it. He shut the lead.
He was like, "I'm gonna pull a pattern. I'm sorry." You know, I'm just from Dallas, and I'm fucking sorry, man. Fuck that. You know. Meanwhile, Lemons, who's his best friend, I don't know how those two are even friends because they're like totally opposite.
Well, there you go. Hold on, let me stop you for a second.
Shoot each other in the ass, really, if you think about it.
Oh, jeez. No.
He went the total opposite way. He was like, don't question me. I didn't do nothing. He denied it right to the Senate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know. He almost went to jail for it, a big dummy. Because listen, Roger Clemens is always been dumb as a rock. And that's why.
Meanwhile, you got Pettit saying, "Yeah, I did it, and I'm sorry, and I want to continue to pitch without it."
Yeah,
supposedly.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yankees. He had a decent career after that.
No, he did. He did. Here's the thing. I don't care. Like, I don't know that he was doing anabolic steroids
every time he tried to pick somebody off first base. But
he
was good for that. Like to pick people off all the time.
Man. He's a left-hander, so he could pick people off left.
Yeah, he had a great move. But then you look at a guy like Alex. He's been.
Hey, Kenny. Are you? You're not wireless, are you?
No, not at all.
I don't know, because you talk about shucking and weaving. Is your microphone's shucking and weaving right now? It's probably your connection. I don't know what's going on. That's why I had to interrupt you. But Pettit probably learned from being in New York all those years. How to fucking dodge.
Well, I mean, you play in New York.
I'm just a big dumb hillbilly.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I can't read the bottle.
My cousin just stuck me with a needle. It was, he just put it in there, and it was. I don't know why the hell. I don't know what it was.
I thought it was Kool-Aid.
How fitting he went to go play for Houston after that.
I thought it was a flu shot.
Yeah, he didn't know what it was. He was just like, "Oh, you stuck me with a needle. That's great, man. Thanks."
Hope it didn't have AIDS.
Go hit a couple of grounders. You'll be all right. Let me just stab you in the neck with this real quick. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. What the hell did you just do? No, don't worry about it. Just go hit a couple of grounders. You will be out in 20 minutes. All right.
There you go.
Get this guy out of here.
Hey, I'm getting shit for not talking hockey. This ain't a hockey show. I probably should maybe change it down. This ain't a fucking hockey show. It's a bullshit show. I don't know. What do you want from me? I do hockey
hockey's during the week, right?
Jeff, I do hockey 4 days a week.
I know.
I do hockey 4 days a week. What the fuck am I? Here's what happens every Sunday. I come in.
You want to talk about the Islanders taking a nosedive?
Oh yeah.
Taking a.
Yeah.
We can talk about Duncan Keith being a pansy again.
Yeah, we can talk about that. That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, hey, you want to hear something else that's pretty funny?
What?
Marian Hossa got hurt again and didn't finish the game. They think he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah. Hey, we're not making fun of. Let's be clear. We're not making fun of him getting hurt. We're making fun of the fact that he's always hurt.
Always.
A lot of guys have their number on their locker room. You ever see that? They go in the locker room. They have their number and their nameplate. Marian Hossa's got one on a stretcher. Chicago. He's got his number and nameplate and fucking stretcher. Poor bastard.
Hossa's down again. Bring out the
stretcher. The Hossa stretcher. It'd be funny if he goes into he invests in some big stretcher company afterwards, becomes like a billionaire.
Great.
Some new stretcher.
Stretchers by host.
Yeah. All right, let's get through this because I got to call Frenchie Ben. Frenchie Ben's time's coming up. Let's get through these matches. How much more do you have to go?
A couple more.
Okay.
3 more, I think.
All right.
Okay, you got the no holds barred street fight with Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It'll probably be good, but I don't know. I don't want to see.
It's a decent match. I mean,
it's a spot match. It's gonna be a spot match because
it's in a spot in WrestleMania where you should have a John Cena in, or they're missing people. So I mean, you got to give you.
Here's what I don't.
You got Dean Ambrose, who's ridiculously over. I mean, he stayed over
while
getting beat by a TV exploding in his face.
Can he afford? Let me ask you something, Jeff. Can he afford to lose this, or would it be better if he won?
Because he's Dean Ambrose.
He doesn't matter if he loses or not.
And he's going up against Brock Lesnar. I mean,
beast.
I don't
the
know.
Beast he's going up against.
Yeah, he's gonna. It is. It's gonna. I think he's gonna let him. I think they're gonna let him have his way with Lesnar, and Lesnar's gonna pin him.
Well, I think at some point, because it's a street, the whole.
Yeah.
I think at one point it's gonna get barbaric tonight. I think it's definitely.
That's why I think Ambrose is gonna win, just for the simple fact it's.
You think Ambrose is gonna win?
Yeah.
Do you think Ambrose is gonna win, Kenny?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so either.
I think
bold
Brock
prediction.
Lesnar
Ambrose wins.
I think Ambrose to win, but I think they got in this spot they gotta make Brock win because he beat the Undertaker in WrestleMania.
True. That's very true.
That's the thing.
And
I agree with you.
I really can't see him losing to Ambrose just yet. You
No.
know what I mean? In a spot like that, but. I mean, you know,
I wouldn't hate it.
They might pull a swerve on you. So
I don't know. It's like it almost feels like Ambrose is not ready to. I don't even like the match at this stage in both their careers. I think this is something that could happen a year or two from now. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm
saying it needs
and
a little more
Ambrose
time.
goes over. That's what I like about it. It's just like I don't know. And I tell you what, I wouldn't feel that way had they not buried him after they split up the Shield. If they hadn't buried him after they split up the Shield, like I mean, he's losing a goddamn Bray Wyatt, who they were burying for like a year and a half. And it's just ridiculous. I'm the most popular, best creator of WWE 216. Are you? You got no subs. What are you talking about, Bruno? All right. Keep going.
All right, you get next. Well, we'll do this one. You got the Hell in the Cell match: Shane McMahon and the Undertaker.
Goldberg.
This match has got
Goldberg.
like you said, if it turns into a circus. I mean, that's what it could be. It could be a very fun circus.
I don't think it's going to be very good. I think you guys are going to be very, very shocked on just how not ring ready Shane McMahon.
I think there's going to be. That's why I think there's going to be so much interference. There's going to be so much interference in this match.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. They're going to have.
I think Shane. Somebody hinted in an interview that I saw. Somebody hinted that's close to Shane, and it almost looked like they slipped when they said it.
Yeah.
That he's going to go to very high extents to beat the Undertaker, and I think they're kind of hinting towards something big that they planned, kind of theatrically. That's going to be like him coming off that top cage. I have a feeling something
at his age.
I don't.
He's
yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm saying.
Shane
might be wrong,
nuts.
but
Shane is nuts.
He was
Shane
nuts
is
15
nuts,
years
and they're
ago.
kinda painting him that, he's done it. He's done it all. He's done it all.
He's 45. He was 30
He
and
is,
28
but
back
look how
then.
good he looks. He's training every single day for the longest time now. He's in probably the best shape, probably better shape than he was back then. Believe it or not, being a young guy like he was when he was doing all that.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just here's the thing, though. You get injured more so. You could recover from shit like that when you're 25, 26.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know.
My buddy right now is at WrestleMania. I am so jealous. He's sending me pictures from the parking lot right now.
Where is it this year?
I'm so jealous.
Jerry World.
Where is it?
Jerry World in Dallas. They sold over 100,000.
Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy there, man. It's
You're
gonna
really
be
excited. Rotten
people.
Kenny's excited. All right, let's get to the other matches.
There's only one more. That's your World Championship match: Triple H and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
It's
thing though. Aren't they saying that the match that we just talked about with Shane is the main event though, right?
I would think
they said that's
so.
gonna
Yeah.
be on. Yeah.
They're gonna do that in last.
I think so. Yeah.
I think
that was moved in like a couple of weeks ago into like, yo, this is main event now. You know, because at first I think it was Triple H and Roman.
It's a damn
Reigns
shame they can't sell the fucking title. You know.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame, and it just goes to show the shit booking, the over sunshine of pumped up the ass of Roman Reigns, which probably ruined his career. I think Roman Reigns' career, and I
think when 2 years ago at the Royal Rumble when he was eliminating everybody, the year Batista won it. I mean, people were losing their minds over it.
That would have been the time to do it.
That was back then when he was with the Shield and he didn't say anything.
Yeah. No, he opened his mouth. He can't talk. He can't really work. He's kind of athletic. The only other positive thing, he does the little things well, the little acting things well, like the expressions and stuff like that, but he sucks. Oh, excuse me I'm making funny because you have bad English. Sorry, Bruno.
Really... Tommy doesn't have the best English either, so.
Not me either. Don't worry about it. I didn't make funny because of that. No, you seem like a nice guy. We don't always do wrestling, so that's why I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know. It
does hockey stuff.
I expect Triple H to go over interference. They're not ready to put the belt back on this kid. I don't think they're this stupid.
Oh, if Reigns goes over, he's
not going over.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think he's going.
I think most fans there are going to be going for Triple H anyway. It's going to be
Yeah, it's sick. That's just
Triple
shows you
H.
sick looking.
Triple H is still doing his thing. He's going to be 47 this year.
And he looks good, man. He looks damn good, man.
I think he
does.
If Roman Reigns was any more talented, I think Triple H would be the perfect guy to put him in a position to grab that belt and look cool with it. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and look. I know I said it. Sting, he's not half the fucking wrestler Sting was, and he's not, but he's still damn good, and he's still Hall of Fame quality.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And look, he brought, Shawn Michaels' run when he came back I like his second stint with the WWE much more than I liked his first. Okay, because I was never a big boy toy fan, but I think a lot of that had to do.
He'll tell you that too.
Yeah. Oh really? Yeah. A lot of that had to do with Triple H. Great heel work to put him over, and I really think that helped. Not that Shawn Michaels couldn't have done it himself, but it just made it more epic. And Triple H has always been that guy that gets major babyface runs going, and he would have been perfect. It's just this kid's not talented enough. He is not talented enough.
He's not, man. I don't think he is, man.
He's athletic, and that's about it. And you need to be more. You have to be entertaining. You have to have charisma. You have to be able to talk. Or at least
really
if you don't talk,
have any charisma at all.
And if you can't talk, you have to be ridiculous, like Chris Benoit. You got to be that good in the ring.
Yeah.
And he is none of the above, but good looking. And I don't even think he's that fucking good looking. To be perfectly honest with you, he looks like a henchman. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but women love him. They think he's, and kids. Honestly, kids love the guy.
Kids like
too.
the guy. I
Little
think kids will like.
You know
anything.
what I mean?
Kids will like anything they put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think kids will like anything you put in front of them. You just say he's a good guy.
especially if they're making him a good guy. Like
yeah.
Like
I would have fell for it too when I was like 7. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not impressed. Not at all. Let's bring in Frenchie Ben.
Yeah, I was kind of that. I was that way when I first started watching wrestling.
Yeah.
And that wasn't that long ago. I was 14 when I started watching.
Yeah. Well, you started.
I
late.
was that same way, but the one person that broke that trend, I started to pay a little more attention to it, was CM Punk when they turned him heel.
Yeah, but CM Punk was a once in a lifetime generational wrestler. That broke.
He really was. You know, I don't like him personally.
No, me either.
I give him a lot of respect for what he did and how he did it.
No, we're totally on the same page. Yeah. Look, sometimes you got to be fuck you to the boss, and I think for a long time he was walking that line perfectly, and then I think he just got sick of doing it. And I mean, I think a lot of things have come out. I don't think that the podcast with Colt Cabana, in hindsight, was really that good for his reputation.
Yeah,
I think over time, it's like, you know what? All right, look, I don't mind you going to UFC.
You could understand it, but
but some of the stuff
you don't want to burn that bridge.
Some of the stuff was just like, they fired me on my wedding day. What do you
I
fucking
know.
mean? You hadn't showed up in 6 months for work. They got to know what day you got married. Fuck off.
I know. Yeah, but you know what, though?
Do you know the Army gave me an Article 15 on my birthday? Yeah. Did you know that?
No.
I got an Article 15 on my birthday. They didn't even care.
They did know, though, man. They could
You
be
think so? I don't buy that. And you know what? It really doesn't matter if they did. I doubt it. I honestly, I don't buy that. I don't buy it for a minute. Not for a fucking minute, Kenny. I think they just sent it out because it was time to send it out, and it just got stamped in Connecticut and got sent out to his house, and then he broke his fucking sword. Guy had showed up for work for months. And he's like surprised.
See, with him, you nailed it on the head. He should have never said what he said in that podcast.
No, he did.
That pissed off some people.
He came off like a big pussy.
Floor, you know?
Big whine and crybaby. And I got to be honest, that crybaby shit probably got him further than it. And the other stuff, like I'm sure Triple H said it, but you did wrestle in the main event.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I know what the main event's the last match, you big fucking dummy. Yeah, I get that. I'm sure they said that to him. I'm not a fucking fan. Frenchie Ben, how are you? How do we do with wrestling?
Your new fantasy champ.
It looks like he is. Frenchie Ben?
Not done yet.
You're done, dude. I think you won.
No, I'm not gonna sell.
He's trying to contain. You're containing your enthusiasm.
You're worse than fucking two talk.
Yeah, he's right. I feel the same way. I'm
it's
I'm
never
right
over.
Now.
It's not over till
it's
it's over.
Till the last game ends. It's not
30 points, man. 30-point differential.
Yeah, but today Dave has more player than mine.
Oh, does he really? And you can't make any last-second moves?
No, I can't.
No, you can't. Hold on. Oh, because you made all your moves already.
Yeah, the last one I did was for Duncan Keith, the suspension.
You still got a lot. Put Spencer in. You forgot to put him in. Go do it now.
Oh,
Which one?
Duncan Keith.
Wait a minute,
Duncan Keith
hold on.
got
Where's the center?
suspended.
Oh no, you can't put that. You can't.
Yes, the Cardinals got to run. Cardinals got to run.
He
We're
put
not getting
Crosby.
shut out.
So you're putting Crosby and Scheifele over Spencer? Oh wow.
Yeah,
that seems-
because Brian Little is injured and Scheifele is the number one center. And I think tonight the game is important between Dallas and Anaheim. It's in Anaheim, so they have the last change in Dallas.
Oh, you
So
got.
I expect
Oh,
Spezza
shit.
to be checked.
You know, I tell you something. He's got Torrey Krug had a 9-point night. He had fucking 2 assists, 9 fan points.
That game was nuts against the Blues.
Yeah, and they ended up losing, but it didn't matter.
Yesterday the Habs were so bad. It was 3-0 and then they lost 4-3.
Yeah, 3.
Well,
How'd we
look
do?
like this. It's a look at it like this. Season's almost over, and I'll be right there to join you in your pain once the Blues get bounced in the first round.
We'll see.
So the way
We'll
they're
see.
playing now, I feel a lot better.
Hey, at least you're making the playoffs.
You're gonna make the playoffs too. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
They're not. They're gonna make. They're in there. Come on.
Right now,
That
man.
is the worst place to watch a hockey game I've ever seen.
Oh wait a minute. Hold on a second. Look at this. Oh, I didn't realize.
Man.
Oh, you only have
Are you
37.
talking about the Coliseum or are you talking about Barclays?
Barkley.
That's awful.
Yeah, well.
How many times you been there?
Have you been to the Coliseum?
I never fucking did.
Well,
no.
then you wouldn't be saying it's the worst. Trust me.
It was.
Fair enough.
The place is
The
falling apart.
Coliseum was horrible. It was even worse than the Barclays.
It was.
So
Fair enough.
it's an upgrade. As bad as it is, it's an upgrade to the Islanders, man. Believe it or not. It's an upgrade.
All right, I'll take your word on that.
There you
Yeah.
were. All right, Frenchie,
The
how'd we do?
Coliseum, it's horrible. I love it, but it's a dump.
Frenchie, how'd we do?
I enjoyed that show. It's different because there's lots of wrestling talk because of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. I like it.
Okay.
And Kenny brings a different mood to the show. It's fine.
Kenny was real good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
We're gonna start getting him acquainted.
Hello.
I was hoping that guy from ODS would call me.
Well.
Oh well. I'm gonna yell at somebody.
And as
are you really shocked that they didn't?
Everybody's afraid of me. No, I don't know. I love yelling at people. It just, especially when I'm really mad.
Enough.
I just do. All right, go ahead, Frenchie.
Like
finish your
Duncan
thing.
Keith, he didn't get yelled at enough.
No, big baby. All right, Frenchie, you weren't done though. I'm sorry.
Jeff made a great video about Duncan Keith.
Do you want me
You
to play
have
it?
to see that on Grand Slam 87.
You think I should play it?
Under 2
Yeah,
minutes.
why not? Yeah, it's a short one, and it's good.
All right.
Cute.
We'll go play it. Put it up right now.
Let's
Nice.
do it.
Duncan Keith.
And as Jeff said, guys, you have to see NXT take over Dallas,
Yeah.
especially the match between Zayn and Nakamura.
All of
It's
them were.
great.
Every match was good.
Yeah,
Every-
that's what
No,
I heard. My
not-
friend watched
not
it. He said it was unbelievable.
Really.
Not Corbin was bad.
Corbin?
It was
Who's-
that one was all. It was all right. I was very impressed at how Corbin, with everything Corbin did in that match, I really liked.
I don't know the fuck
And
they're
the
talking
women
about.
wrestler Asuka,
Asuka choked out Bailey. If you
amazing.
hate Bailey, you are essentially hating an adorable puppy.
I know.
That's right.
She's so, yeah, you're right,
I
man.
met a few puppies in my life that I wasn't too thrilled with.
I'm gonna go get some water.
All right, here's go to Grand Slam 87. Here we go. Everybody, is there any visual shit on this? He's leaving.
Is there any
isn't he?
what?
Is there anything visual or is it just a picture?
Oh no,
It's
there's
perfect.
visual. I actually play video.
Oh, I can't
video.
play it.
It's
You got
perfect for
fucking
the show.
you got NHL stuff on here.
Okay. Well, we could just do it after, and then you can just upload that by itself.
Yeah,
Your
we could
reaction
do
to
that.
it.
Okay, I'll react to it. I'll react to Jeff's video. How about that? So go check it out. Duncan Keith didn't do anything. Prove it. Referring to the Bacchus situation.
nothing, man.
Didn't do nothing. So yeah, go check this out, Duncan Keith. If you're not subscribed to Grand Slam 87, I fucking hate you. How about that? I hate you. I hate you, and I don't want you to be my friend. I hate you. Something's weird with your mic, Kenny.
What's wrong with
It's
it?
cutting out. You'll hear it when you go back. I don't know what the fuck. You're
Yeah?
fine for like the first 20 minutes, and then it's just like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe take a look at your Skype. I'll have to walk through the The steps or something. I don't know what's
Yeah, it
wrong.
might be that.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I don't know what the problem is because I have good bandwidth. Was it skipping? Not Kenny, but was the stream skipping? Because the stream looks like it's been running fucking splendidly the whole time. Frenchie.
Yeah, everything was going.
Yeah, you just skipped there. That's kind of funny, actually.
Wow.
Oh man. Someone have a WrestleMania 32 link.
Mic,
Yeah, just. Should I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do something illegal. Right, live in the air. There you go. Huh. Get all this shit right here. I'm gonna send it to that guy. I'm gonna fucking do something. It's quasi illegal. Yeah, all your shit's right here, pal. Your WrestleMania 32 shit should be here. Here you go. Fromhot.com. I hope that's it. Yeah. Go to fromhot.com.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it illegally, but I didn't. I put WE. I don't even fucking know. There you go. Razor one.
You can subscribe to the channel. It's free for a month.
You don't even have to like anything I'm doing here. What team does Kenny like? The Isles? Yes, he sure does. Oh yeah, Suran sent me something too. Suran, because he's a big rich kid and he skis and shit. Let me put him up. He sent me a picture of him skiing. His fucking rich ass.
Oh yeah, Kenny, the Isles are 3 points up on the Bruins for that last. Yeah, the Isles are gonna make it.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's three games left, man.
I just don't want to play the Rangers in the first round.
Really? I figured you want to play us.
Nah, I don't really want to play.
I don't want to play you guys.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, because you want to go past the first round. Yeah, I don't want that either. I can be honest with you.
I don't want to deal with that.
That's fine with me.
If the playoffs started today,
check it out. That's Suran.
Isles would play the Panthers.
That's fucking Suran right there.
I would take that.
That's a great matchup.
Yeah, I think that's a good matchup for the Islanders.
Skiing.
You got the Red Wings and Bolts, and the Bolts are dead because Stamkos is gonna lose his arm.
I just saw a picture of Suran. Nobody cared. Suran, big rich kid skiing. You look great in that Capitals jersey, kid. Fan-fucking-tastic. I think I'm fucking done. I'm tired. I gotta probably take a nap before WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do it just do it during the Usos match.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big fucking snore, right?
Yeah, it should. That one, definitely.
I don't know. There's a bunch of hockey games on tonight, too. Any good ones?
Blues and Avalanche.
Are they still in at the Avalanche?
Anaheim, Dallas.
Avalanche, I don't know if they're officially eliminated, but
they're
it's
practically. I knew they were practically eliminated.
It's
right?
pretty much.
Okay, so that's the Western
Go back
Conference
to it. Let me
Finals, so.
check.
You got Dallas and Anaheim.
They're not. Well, wait, Colorado's got. Oh, yeah, they're fucked. Forget it. That doesn't mean anything. Minnesota's got that spot. They would have to lose every game.
Yeah, only Boston.
Okay.
Boston's in trouble.
Tonight, too.
Yeah, Colorado would have to win 4 in a row, and Minnesota would have to lose their next 2.
Boston's in big trouble. They're going to get eliminated again.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's fucking saying Florida was going to fall apart. Guess not.
Yeah,
Ryan
fuck
Lampert.
Boston.
Yeah, fuck Boston. There's Suran.
Fuck the Bruins.
What do you want, kid? That's a really nice ski outfit you have.
Thank you very much. Yeah, just before I was on the gondola and it got stuck for like half an hour.
What the fuck is a gondola? What the fuck is a gondola?
It's like a telecabin. It's like the thing that takes you up the mountain. But wait, it gets sexual.
Oh, I'm sorry. I grew up in Woodbridge. We didn't have a gondola.
Nuts. The gondola.
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 Go ahead.
Venice,
A gondola.
in Italy.
It's on my gondola.
What is it, Sarah? So tell me the dumb story, Suran.
Yeah, so it got stuck for half an hour, and it's like 2,000 feet above the ground, and there were like these 3 people that were really drunk, and they started having a threesome basically, but it started moving again.
Whoa.
Well, so you watch like
Catholic
people.
too.
So they got
That's a
stuck.
video?
Yeah.
No.
Well, where the hell were you?
I'm
Where's
Catholic.
your
My phone died.
Oh. God
I
made that
don't
phone
think
die.
your phone has anything to do with being Catholic.
God made the phone die.
You're not Catholic, are you?
No.
No.
But
You're Russian Orthodox.
Doesn't, but
I don't know. Well,
It's an Apple phone.
my dad is French.
your dad's French and your mom's Russian, but you speak Russian.
Cab driver.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Skype today. It's just acting goofy.
Do I have a robot voice this time?
Sir, I'm just so sick of everybody's voice being jumbled. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Take care.
Hey, for the first time, I'm a robot.
You
What?
are a robot. Goodbye.
You're currently a robot.
It's not even his fault.
Mr. Roboto.
I don't know what the fuck. We had a lot of Mr. Roboto today. We don't have this problem. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, Cardinals.
It is me.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, it is you, but I don't know why.
It is me.
All right, I'm gonna do some plugs. Get the fuck out of here. You get me at Tommy C SFTP or Skype me Shop from the Point. Leave a message if you want. I have an answering machine, or you can dial 718-395-6660. Brooklyn, New York 718. I'm not in Brooklyn, New York, but I just think 718 is a cool fucking. Brooklyn. I do. I took it because I knew it. Like as soon as I saw it, they're like, pick one from the United States. It's like 718. That's Brooklyn.
Yo, hit me up, Brooklyn.
Could be Staten Island too, actually.
Yeah, that's where my sister lives.
Yeah,
Staten Island.
That's where my mother's from.
Good old Victory Boulevard.
Yeah. It's funny. There's no winners on Victory Boulevard in Staten Island. You know what I mean?
There's never any winners.
There's never any winners on Victory Boulevard in Staten Island,
Victory.
New York. Yeah. You know,
I love the way they say it. Victory.
Victory.
It's over there, Victory.
Yeah, go ahead, Victory. Right.
I got lost going there to my sister's. I'm like, where? He's like, it's over there, Victory.
Victory.
I'm
Where
like,
they sell the soda.
Victory. They skip the O. They omit
It's
the
Victory. All right, go make a left over there. You see Victory. I'm like, Boulevard? Yeah, what do you mean Boulevard?
You know, it's funny.
Like, I don't know.
My mom's dad. I asked her like, so I remember I asked her as a kid, like, when did you leave Staten Island? She said, well, my father put it this way: when they built that fucking bridge.
That was in the 60s, right?
Yeah, I know. I think they fucking took off.
Yeah.
They didn't want to deal with all those. Like, something
mother
like not
says it all
wanting
the
to
time.
deal with all those guineas that are gonna eventually come over.
My mother said it all the time. My mother would go like this. She would say, we used to take the ferry over there all the time, and they pull the car in, and it used to be so nice. I'm like, would you rather have a bridge, though? Like, I'd rather have a bridge instead of going on a ferry every time. I mean, it's cool, but...
It was a ferry,
yeah.
and it was nice. And
Oh,
then
she
all the
loved it.
blacks
It was in the
and
60s,
the Mexicans,
you know?
all the blacks, the Mexicans,
Yeah.
the Puerto Ricans, and the Guineas
One
started coming to
boat was
Victory
all
Boulevard.
Italian. Then they had the black boat. They had the Puerto Rican boat. That's how it was back
It was
then.
okay. It wasn't racist or anything.
Everybody
It was just
loved it. The blacks loved
the
it.
blacks loved
They
being on the
loved
other
it,
boat.
The blacks.
We
Yeah,
used
they
to
loved
wave.
it.
We used to
Yeah.
wave to them.
They
Hello.
used to love it. Yeah. Yeah, they
Built the
loved
fucking
it. Right,
bridge.
yeah.
Everybody left Staten Island. Oh, time to go. White flight. Right to New Jersey. One more bridge. One more bridge.
Yeah.
Outer Bridge
Yeah,
crossing.
you're right.
Yeah, that's where I live.
The outer bridge.
You know, the Outer Bridge. All right, let me do this. I don't really broadcast on Twitch anymore, but you could sub there anyway, just in case I start. Give me a Shop at the Point Hockey and Google Plus.
YouTube's the place to do it.
Yeah, why not? That's better. Seems like I get more attention. I don't really stream out there anymore. You gotta work hard to get a fucking. You know, you have to be good on Twitch. You have to be a
Yeah,
good
you
gamer.
gotta be like,
You gotta be like,
you know,
you gotta take a lot of Adderall.
yeah,
fucking
like you're on
cocaine.
Saturday Night Live. You gotta go at it.
You gotta do a lot of dumb stuff.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard. Shop at the Point Hockey. I'll post shows on Facebook and shit there too, especially hockey stuff. And give us a sub and a like and a share and all that other happy horse shit. Jake Link is back next week. We're really happy for him. He's coming back after beautiful Penny was born. Penelope.
Yeah.
Do you believe he named his kid Penelope?
I like it.
Do you
God
really?
bless.
Well,
I bet she's not
I
gonna
mean,
like
it's
it.
I
different.
mean, you did give your kid like 6 names.
That's funny though.
It sounds good
But
in
he's not.
French.
Yeah, but he's not Mexican.
I know. That's why I gave my daughter a bunch of names too. Fucking this guy from Queens was my roommate in the army. His name was Eric Rodriguez. He's like, "What are you, a spick?" What's your daughter's name? Oh, it's blah 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 blah. What are you, spick? It's fucking like 13 names. I don't have that many. My name's Eric Rodriguez, and we don't even do that shit in my family. What's wrong with you? Eric Rodriguez. I miss fucking him. He's one of these guys. Oh, I probably shouldn't say it now. He's one of these guys that deletes his Facebook and like turns his Facebook on and off all the time. Do you have those guys, Kenny?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Yeah. Because his old lady's after him for something. You're not fucking all those prawns on Facebook, are you?
No, yeah.
And he turns it off for like a year, and he comes back and he posts it. I love it. I miss him terribly.
I know someone who will not touch Facebook with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, because
somebody I know. They've never been on it and they never will.
Because fuck it. Oh, really?
Yeah, for a couple of reasons why.
Give me one. You can't do that to me. It's a talk
because
show.
of women.
Oh yeah, because of broads. Yeah. You know, I had this guy. His name. He was actually on one of my shows, my early shows. He's a black dude I know over here, Scotty, and he. I don't care if I talk about it, but he's like he was. I used to work with him, and he was banging every broad in V-spot, like every fucking one of them. Anyone. She had a pulse. He was fucking her, and then so he was telling one of them that it was his girlfriend, and she comes up to me and says, "Do you believe that, Tommy? She looked at my Facebook chat. That's fucked up." I was like, "Did she find anything?" Yeah, well, she found me talking to what's her face. Well, I was like, "You fucking got, motherfucker. I mean, like, what do you want from me?" And he's like, "Yeah, but isn't it fucked up that she didn't trust me?" Well, she had every reason not to trust you, you big dummy.
Oh yeah.
You know?
And women, like, and you know women, they can pick up on shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah. They can smell loser.
Just a couple of clues.
They can smell loser and the stench of other pussy a mile away.
Oh yeah.
Most guys, I never know anybody that got. I don't know anybody that ever cheated and didn't get caught.
I always think of that movie, Summer of Sam, when the chick in that movie.
What was her name?
I forgot her name, but she smelled, the pussy on his breath, basically.
That's right.
Remember that part of the movie?
It was like John Leguizamo's in it.
Yeah, it was Leguizamo's character who she smelt it on.
Yeah.
They were fighting later on in the movie, and she says it, and I just thought of that because of that. That shit was fucking.
Yeah, it's funny. They can do it. You can smell it.
They can, man. Yeah, they can smell it.
I could smell that John Leguizamo wasn't Italian in that movie. How about that?
I know. I know. I love it because he was trying to be Italian too. He's like,
he looked like a Puerto Rican guy. He looked like a Puerto Rican guy making fun of Italians. That whole movie.
Yeah, he did. It reminded me of his stand-up routine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Ciron tried this. Ciron says people still call their kids Penelope. Is it the 40s?
Yes. Yeah. And Thurston. This here is Penelope and Thurston the fourth. Fucking Jake Link kid Penelope. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have big work. So tune in to Jake next week. He's a wonderful person. If you like hockey, if you like Macazar, watch him fucking talk to that broad right there. But if you like hockey, make sure you check out Monday through Thursday, our hockey podcast. Monday through Thursday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then
check out some of that poop cast.
Yeah. Check out I don't think anybody knows about the poop cast.
Oh my God, I watched that and I was just.
Do you really watch that?
I watched one little part, I swear, just one little snidget of the whole entire series that he's done.
Yeah.
And as soon as he was talking, and then all of a sudden I heard the movement. I heard.
You thought he was fucking around.
I went. Okay, that's the last time I'm watching that show now. Because I thought at least, listen, don't let me hear you shitting now. Listen, I know you're shitting.
Yeah.
But let's make it a routine about you shitting.
No.
It's funny. Don't actually shit.
No. You don't. No. He ain't no pussy. He's going all out. He tells you the whole.
He went. No. Listen, I'm making a poop cast. I'm going full fucking throttle on it. You know what I mean? Not only am I gonna really shit while I do this, but I'm gonna let him hear it. I'm gonna fucking sit in it. I'm gonna fucking baste in it.
Yeah.
While I talk to you.
Jake Link don't do anything.
That was it. I only watched the one episode because, like I said, I threw up in my mouth, and that was the last time. I couldn't hear that. Listen, I can't listen to another grown man shit. When I go into a stall or something, my job, I'm out driving around all day. I use bathrooms all over the place, and I know what bathrooms are the nicest because I don't go to those nasty. But once in a while, you're walking somewhere, and you really got to go, and then all of a sudden you hear the guy in the stall next to you just dropping nukes. You know what I mean? I can't. I can't listen to another grown man. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, you know what? It was interesting what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But I can't listen no more.
Yeah, well, the Devils might not make the playoffs this year, but Jonathan Haynes looks like a... Well, he ain't fucking around. That's what I thought. I was like, wow, he's really not screwing around.
The Devils are being flushed down the toilet.
You got anything else for us, Frenchie?
No, it's the two dogs fucking on the side of the road.
Sorry, you distracted you?
Here's what I think about the Stempniak trade. I've watched that thing 2-3 times.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much for Frenchie Ben, Jeff Huffman, Kenny Morrison, and myself. Thank you very much for thanks for being so welcoming to the new guy, Kenny Morrison. I will see you around, everybody. Peace.
Yeah.